Hey everyone, welcome back to Amy Plays with Dolls. Today we've got a fun and relaxing project ahead. I recently purchased a set of 5 used Equestria Girls dolls online, and as you can imagine, they could really use some TLC. They've seen better days, but with a little cleaning, I know we can bring them back to their sparkling selves. Here's the before. They're just a little worn, but nothing too serious. I'll be carefully washing and cleaning each doll, paying close attention to the details to make sure they're safe and look great again. I actually wash them in their clothing so nobody gets separated. And if you don't like doll nudity, there's that. Most of these dolls have articulated elbows and knees, since that was important when I was looking online. Several of the dolls in the lot. And some of them have super soft, silky hair. Just in case you're not familiar with these dolls, they're from the My Little Pony franchise, and they're the animorph version of the little dolls. They're called Equestria Girls. They have their own little cartoon show and everything. I think they're adorable. They have little pony ears and stuff hiding inside their hair. I think they're just adorable, and I really like them. They're not available for purchase anymore, so I got these used on eBay. I think I only paid $15, including shipping, for the whole lot. It was such a deal. And then the next doll that I have is Pinkie Pie. And her hair is also kind of coarse and rough, but both of their hair cleans up really nicely. I've heard that it's nylon, but it's not as nice as the nylon on, like, say, Rainbow High dolls. Then again, she had articulated elbow and knees. I think we're ready to give them a thorough wash, brush their hair, clean off any marks. It's really amazing how much difference just a little bit of effort can make. And I find that I'm always way more attached to the dolls that I've cleaned up than dolls that I didn't, that came nice out of the box. Okay, let's take this into the bathroom where I can wash them up by the sink. Here we are. I've got my Alberto VO5 strawberry scented shampoo and conditioner. I probably should have taken their hair down and brushed out the tangles first, but instead I'll do that here with you while I'm letting the water warm up a little. If I don't, it would be really cold on my hands. I like that little hairstyle that they had in there. I'm not quite sure how they did that. I am also not quite sure that this comb is the best tool for the job. Let me reach over and grab my brush. Just a second here.
No way.
I'll realize. There we go. This is a dog brush that's dedicated just for dolls. I have a different one that I use on my pets. There we go. Why don't I speed this up a little? My apologies for having my arm back and forth in front of the camera. I didn't realize when I was washing their hair and stuff that so much of my arm was in the shot. But we're just about done here. This is our last doll, little Rainbow Dash, getting cleaned up. And then I'll go ahead and rinse the conditioner out and everything without you. It looks pretty much the same as washing them. Here they are with their hair damp, sitting in the bathroom on the counter. Got some tape on Twilight Sparkle's bangs. But now let's move over in front of the dollhouse and we'll take a look at the dolls I already had and then this new dolls. So I have two rarity dolls. I have this one that we cleaned up today. I think we cleaned this one up today. And I tied a little bow in her hair and she has jointed elbows. All dolls with jointed elbows, raise your hands. That's how I have them in my collection anyways, so I can tell who does and who doesn't. And the ones that are on these purple stands have a different hair texture than the ones I put on pink stands. I got these stands off AliExpress when I was looking for Monster High doll stands. They have skinnier waists, and I think they were made for Ever After High. I think they're copying Ever After High doll stands. But in front of us, we have another rarity. She's missing her shoes and her underskirt. I just made her a little lace underskirt. And then there's a rip in her outfit where it was folded and the fabric just had broke there. I'd never touched it, but she's very pretty. The next doll I had was Rainbow Dash. So all the dolls on the purple stands have what I believe is nylon hair. And it's more coarse and not as soft as the one that I believe is Kanekalon hair. The soft and fluffy hair is Kanekalon. So let's move these aside. These are the three that I had already. So none of those were cleaned up today. Now that I think about it, I'm sure of that. I actually cleaned up these dolls about a week before I'm doing the voiceover. I brought over two of the cleaned up dolls, DJ Pawn 3 and Pinkie Pie. I think they're so cute. And here's Pinkie Pie's hair. I didn't do anything but wash it and let it dry. That nylon, even though it is a more coarse texture, does dry really nicely. And then here's DJ Pawn 3. She still had a couple weird little waves in her hair, but not enough that I wanted to boil wash it and wait for it to dry again. Let's push those to one side and get a couple more dolls. Rainbow Dash is the next pony at the party. She got cleaned up and her hair came out soft. I put it in a little ponytail that I pushed to one side so that we can see it. And she still had some marks left on her face, but otherwise a little bit of blue marks, but she cleaned up pretty nice. I'll bring over two ponies this time. I don't know if you watched Lao Sky Painter. I love the way she says pony. And all her little pony collection. So here I have Twilight Sparkle and Sunset Shimmer. Twilight Sparkle has the wrong boots on, and I wasn't done fixing her bangs yet. I hadn't found my gel, and after this video, I gelled her bangs down, and they came out great. If I can, maybe I'll insert a picture of her with her bangs done, but her hair is so soft and long and pretty. After all that cleaning, the dolls are looking so much better, but I'm not done yet. Now it's time for the fun part. Decorating. I'll be putting them on a bookshelf where they'll be the perfect finishing touch and keep me company while I'm crafting. There's the 5 we already cleaned up and the 3 new ones. You can take a look at them all lined up here in front of the dollhouse before we go over and use them to decorate the bookshelf right next to my crafting area. So it's a bit of a mess because it stores my crafting supplies and has other crafting things nearby. So please don't judge me for that. And here they are, all cleaned up and proudly displayed. I'm so happy with how they turned out, and I think they look good with my Harajuku dolls and over by my crafting supplies. Thanks for joining me on this cleaning and decorating adventure. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fun projects. See you next time, and thanks for watching.